Well, I just got out to the lake and I'm getting rained on a little bit, but we are going fishing. It's actually a Thursday evening. I worked all day and I've got maybe 90 minutes to catch fish. So we're just gonna do our best. I don't really care what I catch. I just wanna fish for whatever bites. I've got 4 ultralights with me. So you know we're gonna have some fun. I didn't expect to get rained on. I thought it was just gonna be overcast, but you know what? We're just gonna make do. We're gonna have some fun with it and hopefully catch a lot of fish. So let's get started. That was kind of a weird bite. Man, it's actually not a bad bluegill. Decent way to start. That was a weird bite though. Ate it, swam off to the side, and then just kind of kept coming at me. I actually thought I lost this fish. Female bluegill, probably about 6.5, 7 inches long, maybe. Healthy fish, not a bad fish to start the day. See ya. This lake is kind of interesting because it's kind of just a big bowl, but it's really shallow and there's just grass everywhere. So I feel like you can kind of just fish anywhere. I've only been here twice, but I don't necessarily have high expectations necessarily because both times I've been here, it's been very average to small bluegill and then small bass. I think this place might actually have a little overpopulation issue when it comes to largemouth bass, but we'll find out. We'll see if we can catch anything respectable today. There's one. Oh my gosh, such a micro bass, but I'll take it. On the 1/16 ounce workhorse jig, Donkey Tail Junior pasture fire. Like I said, I have a feeling this place is a lot of small bass and average to small bluegill. You know, part of the reason I love ultralight fishing is it's such a mystery what you're gonna catch. You know, you're probably gonna catch a lot of panfish. You're probably gonna catch some small bass, you know, that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, because you're using something small, it can appeal to pretty much any type of fish. So you might end up with a big catfish, you might end up with a carp. And that is what's fun about ultralight fishing. It's just such a mystery. What do we have here? It's gotta be a pretty good bluegill. It's dogging me, man. Look at that fish go. It's a nice big male. There you go. You know, the bluegill size is not bad. Caught 2 fish and they've both been respectable. It's about the same size as that last one, maybe just a little bit bigger. That's a nice specimen right there though. So the first one was a female, this one's a male. See you, buddy. There's a little bass. All right. Had a little dry streak going there for a second. Nice little ultralight bass. There you go. Perfect little ultralight bass. Nothing wrong with that, and I pinned him. Top of the lip. See how he's kind of long and skinny? I feel like there's just too many of these fish in here. Probably would do this body of water a favor if I actually... Oh, there's a tiny bass eating my donkey tail. It goes to prove my point. I actually think this place might be overpopulated, and it would probably do this place a favor to actually keep a few fish. I saw a bass come up and try to eat this thing, but he totally missed it. Come back. There, he's got it. I saw this bass come up and try to eat it, but he missed it, and I tried to set the hook because I thought he might have it, and the jig came back to me. So I cast it back out there, and he came back for it. Another little dinky bass. I'm gonna fish a spoon real quick. I never fish spoons in open water. I love fishing them during the ice season, but I never really try to fish them in the open water, and I wanna start trying a little bit more. There's a bite. I just kind of reeled it a little bit and then I paused it, and it's a dinky little bass, but we got it on the spoon, so that's kind of cool. A little Castmaster. It's the hammered Castmaster, so it's kind of got that little golf ball look to it, and it is a gold color. And there you have it, a little tiny bass. See you, buddy. And there's that little spoon right there. I think it's like a 1/24 ounce, I want to say. Well, it wasn't much, but we caught a fish on the spoon. I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits on the spoon for now. There he is. Oh yeah, it's a little bit better one. Not big by any means, but for ultralight, look at that. Look at that rod go. There you go. There you have it. Another long, skinny fish. I'm telling you guys, these fish are unfortunately malnourished, man. They need some more food or less competition. See ya, buddy. There's one. I just spooked a bunch of gills. So I cast in here, and I've just got a 1/80th ounce mule jig with a Mule Minnow 1.2, and hopefully these fish are still around. It's a beautiful female right there. Whenever I find shallow bluegill, the Mule Minnow 1.2 has become one of my personal confidence baits because it's so small and it's just so much easier for these fish to mouth. And I like to rig it up on a 1/80th or a 1/64th ounce mule jig when we're in this super shallow water. And it's just got such a deadly slow rate of fall. There's another one right there, 2 in a row. See, I'm just gonna embrace the bluegill. I don't care. You know, we might actually end up catching a decent one. Look at that. Nice little fish right there. Appears to be a male. Yes, sir. Beautiful fish. There you go, 2 casts, 2 fish. There's nothing specific about the places that they're lined up. Because this body of water has no real distinct changes. Oh, there they are. You see that? Oh, missed one. Do you see how there we go. There he is. Ooh, look at that. That's fun right there. This is actually a super ultralight rod. I'm gonna be fishing with this in a rod video soon, so stay tuned for that. But I've got 2-pound test on here and it's a super ultralight, so this is perfect for bluegill fishing. Another beautiful fish right there. And man, it is getting dark out, but we should still have light for the next, hopefully 30 or 40 minutes. Anyways, there's fish kind of boiling around in here. And so it's kind of important to be semi-stealthy and sneak up on them. If you really want to find those bluegill, you got to slow down and just kind of cruise up on them and hopefully not spook them. But the good news is there's no shortage of fish in here. There's a pretty big population of these bluegill. So, you know, if you spook one group, you can just keep moving and find another pretty quick. There's one. My line just started moving as soon as that hit the water. Golly, look at that rod. Look at that rod go. This is a fun little setup. This is a really lightweight setup. All right. You know, again, we haven't really caught any big bluegill, but they've all been kind of similar in size. Anywhere from about 5 inches all the way up to about 7 inches. You know, they're healthy fish, but they could definitely be bigger. Watch that line, watch that line. Oh yeah, started moving. That's a dink. Or is it? Was he just coming towards me? It's actually a decent one. Another one about the same size. Golly, are they hitting me with their fins today. I've got spiked by so many dorsal fins, it's not even funny. Another small fish, but another beautiful fish. See ya, bud. All right, let's see if I can catch your older sister. Come on now. Well, I tell you what, I didn't actually think I was gonna be this exhausted on the water, but I am. I'm really tired right now. You know, a full day of work and then going home and working some more and then coming out here. By the time I'm actually fishing, I'm like, man, I'm brain dead, I'm out of it, I'm tired, but I'm having fun. And really for the rest of my trip, I'm just gonna embrace the bluegill and I'm gonna fish with this 2-pound test, this super ultralight rod, and then the Mule Minnow 1.2. This white color is definitely one of my confidence colors when it's overcast like this. These low light conditions, that white just pops and it seems like the bluegill really like it. So I'm actually approaching my marker buoy right now. I marked a group of fish that I spooked, so fingers crossed they've reloaded. I'm gonna fish around here real quick and see if we can catch a bunch more, and then I'm gonna have to get going shortly because we're running out of light. So anyways, nice little bonus trip, nothing crazy, but it's been a good time. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up my marker buoy here. Nice thing about shallow water is when you throw a marker buoy down, it does not take much time to get it back up. Well, the marker buoy didn't exactly pay off. I trust we're still gonna find a few more. There he is. Okay, they just moved down a little bit. Yeah, this one actually feels pretty good. Then again, they all feel pretty good on this setup. Look at that. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Not bad, not bad. One of my better ones for the day. Another female. There you go. Beautiful. These females are a lot more like white and they're a lot paler in color. So that's why I've been identifying those as females. And then when it comes to the males, you know, they've got that big black, like the ear flap thing. I don't even remember what you call it. And then they're a lot more like orange around the belly and just definitely more pronounced colors. After catching lots of male and female bluegill, if you pay attention, it's not too hard to tell the difference. I need to find another group of gills. There's a fish. Oh snap, that's a bass. That's a nice long bass. There you go. Random bass decides to show up. Look at that rod. Oh, it's not even a big one. Good fight though. There you go. And what do you know, folks? Look at that fish. I'm telling you, these fish are just, it's disappointing. These fish are all so skinny and ugly. That one he's seen better days. All right, see ya, buddy. I'll tell you what, that right there is beautiful. It is really pretty out here. It is very peaceful on the water right now. And obviously I'm running out of light, but I'm just gonna kind of sit here and enjoy this for a couple minutes. Oh, there's a big grass bed right here. Oh, I just spooked one. There's bite. Yes, sir. All right. Gotta love it. Ooh. Ooh. That's my best gill yet. Yes, sir, it is. Oh, man. That one might be worthy of a measurement right there. Holy smokes. Anytime I see these little random grass pods that grow up just a little bit higher than the rest of the vegetation, it seems like there's fish hanging out by them. Yeah. 8 1/4. Very respectable male bluegill right there. Beautiful fish. Cool. 90 minutes went dang fast, my friends. I was out here for just over an hour and a half, and we caught a lot of fish, but we didn't exactly catch any giants. But I kind of said that from the start. I didn't expect any giants today. I just expected to have a good time and catch some fish along the way, and we did just that. Of course, it is starting to rain again, so I'm gonna have to put my kayak away in the rain. But all in all, I had a great time out here, and I truly appreciate you watching. Hello again. That fishing trip actually happened like a week ago, and I just got done editing the video, and I decided that today is a good day for a channel update. I don't do channel updates very often, so that should tell you that this one right here is important. I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. I'm really excited about this, but I'm also really nervous about this. I am going to be getting rid of the name Online Outdoorsman. I am going to be changing my total social media name. That's right. I know that may sound weird, but allow me to explain. It was about 6 years ago when I chose the name Online Outdoorsman, and I chose it quite frankly because I wanted to bring the outdoors online. I wanted to inspire a love for the outdoors, and I thought at that time that I was gonna make videos on hiking and camping and fishing and you name it. But what I've realized over time is that really fishing is where my heart's at, and that's what I like making videos about. And so in order to continue growing moving forward, I think it's actually really important that I choose a name that indicates not only what I do, but what I plan to do in the future. I've talked with several trusted friends about this, and they've really given me that same exact feedback. And while Online Outdoorsman is something I like, and it's something that's always gonna be a part of who I was and who I am, I think it is important to actually choose something that actually aligns better with my goals. Making these videos is certainly not about the numbers for me and the subscribers and that sort of thing, but at the end of the day, if I'm able to make a little change to my name that allows me to actually attract a greater audience, that allows me to do this more often. Growing on social media gives me the chance to make more and more of these videos, and that's super important to me because if I haven't made it clear, I love doing this. I love making fishing videos. It is my passion. It is something I really genuinely enjoy. And if I'm able to make just a little tweak that allows me to do it more often, I'm gonna do that every single time. So I know this may be weird for a lot of you, and it's certainly weird for me, but I guess I would just say this, stay tuned. I think that you're all gonna be excited with the changes we make. I know it's kind of weird to kind of reintroduce yourself to a new name because I've been known as Online Outdoorsman for like 6 years, but I think it's going to make more sense, and I think it's gonna be something that, personally excites me. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably update the name sometime in the next few weeks, so just stay tuned. Otherwise, I would say as far as what you can expect moving forward, it's gonna be a lot of the same stuff you've seen over the last year. It's gonna be a lot of light line fishing, it's gonna be a lot of multi-species fishing, and it's gonna be a continued journey of trying to become a better angler in general. I love bass fishing, I love pan fishing, but I wanna continue to push myself and try new things. Pike, perch, walleye, salmon, steelhead. There's so many species that I have yet to learn a lot about, and I'm so excited to do just that. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I truly appreciate your support. I really do. Thank you so much for watching this video. We'll catch you next time.